#1 news. You're watching ABC7 Eyewitness News.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to this Eyewitness News update.
And we begin with breaking news. Evanston firefighters rescued 3 people from Lake Michigan near Clark Street Beach. They say one person is in critical condition this evening, and it all began when a woman and her child got into trouble while swimming. Firefighters say they got caught in a rip current. A man who tried to help them also had to be rescued, and a search is still underway right now because firefighters say before leaving, they found a pile of clothes and an ID left behind on the beach.
Couldn't find that person, so our command immediately upgraded it to a box level dive team, bringing in other communities to help us assist in a search, which we're still uncertain if there is a person out there.
And the beach is closed for the season. While lifeguards were there, they told us that they were doing cleanup work.
Also breaking tonight, Gary police issuing a statewide Amber Alert for this 7-year-old boy right here. His name is Christopher Green. He was last seen around 9 this morning in Gary. Police believe he's in danger, and he may be with the 2 women that you see right here who are driving a gray 2017 Toyota Camry with Maryland license plates.
At least 20 people have been shot, 5 of them killed in Chicago since Friday night. And among those hurt, a 3-year-old in the Calumet Heights neighborhood. Here's Evelyn Holmes.
The young boy was brought here to Comer Children's Hospital. He is just one of several victims in what is shaping up to be a violent start to the last weekend of summer. Police say the 3-year-old boy was shot in the back while inside a house in the 9300 block of South Escanaba Avenue. The shooting happened around 10:45 Saturday morning. Sources say the child's mother first rushed the toddler to nearby Trinity Hospital before he was transferred to Comer Children's Hospital.
Think about your children. You love them. You love them to grow up, and they want to grow up. That gun don't grow up. That gun gets old. That gun rusts out.
Just hours after the start of the weekend, a 46-year-old male employee at a River North restaurant and bar suffered a graze wound to the arm. Police say a 26-year-old man who was upset about being denied entry to the bar first left, then returned with a gun and opened fire on security staff. Witnesses say it was around 11:30 Friday night when shots rang out around the establishment located near Erie and Franklin. Police caught the suspect after they say he tried to get away, and charges are pending. The employee who was hurt is expected to recover. Meanwhile, the circumstances surrounding what led up to the 3-year-old boy being shot still remain unclear. Detectives are interviewing everyone inside the home at the time of the incident. Reporting from the University of Chicago Comer Children's Hospital, Evelyn Holmes, ABC7 Eyewitness News.
All right, Evelyn, thanks a lot. An update now on a story we brought you earlier in the week. A suspect now charged with this hit-and-run crash. It was caught on video in Kane County. A Jeep rear-ends a motorcyclist at the Illinois Route 25 in Gilbert. That happened on Monday, and it seriously injured a 72-year-old biker. A tip led detectives to Ruben Campuzano. They say he admits he hit the motorcyclist and drove off because he did not have a valid driver's license.
And fire severely damaged a massive home in Burr Ridge. Firefighters say it appears that fire started in the backyard and spread to the home. They're still investigating the cause, but the damage is estimated at more than $500,000. No one was hurt.
Today, protesters rallied not far from the very same steps where chaos unfolded on January 6th of this year. But unlike that day, this event striking a much different chord. ABC's Ike Ajachi has more.
A much different scene outside the U.S. Capitol from January 6th. Instead of large, angry crowds shouting, pushing, and destroying property, a peaceful gathering.
This is about the many people who participated that day, who unknowingly or caught up in the moment did nonviolent activities. And all we're saying is that they should receive the same treatment that everybody historically over the last few years has received.
The protesters in support of those who they say were unfairly treated by police following the January 6th insurrection. Jeff Zink, a congressional candidate from Arizona, was at the Capitol that day and condemns the violence. His son was one of those detained.
This is not about Trump. This is not about Democrat or Republican. This is about right and wrong. How are we going to effectively make change? We must speak for those that are silent. We must bring light to what is happening to the prisoners and our fellow American citizens.
Capitol Police taking no chances. Fencing deployed to protect the Capitol building and Supreme Court. New surveillance cameras added. National Guardsmen standing by. Former President Trump calling the rally a setup, but also releasing a statement in support of those charged. At least 600 people have been federally charged for their alleged involvement in the January 6th riot. More than 140 officers were wounded. Dozens are still in jail. Judges deem them to be a risk to the public if they're let out because of their actions on that day. Ike Ajachi, ABC News, Washington.
In just a short time, the SpaceX capsule with 4 civilians on board will splash down back on Earth after 3 days in orbit. The re-entry of the Dragon capsule takes about an hour, and it'll land around 6 p.m. our time off the coast of Florida. This was the first ever flight to Earth's orbit flown entirely by tourists or non-astronauts. Well, right now we're going to take a quick look at this great day we have outside.
Another beautiful Saturday, the last full weekend, I guess, of summer here. Phil, what do you got for our ABC7 AccuWeather forecast?
Well, you know, fall officially arrives on Wednesday, and it will definitely feel like fall by then, but not tomorrow. That's a different story. With this northeast wind continuing, we still have this beach hazard statement in effect for dangerous swim conditions in Lake and Cook County, so best to stay out of the water through the evening hours, and then those waves will start to subside. Satellite radar combo shows plenty of moisture to our south. Some of that will start to sneak in here, not tomorrow, but as we head into the day on Monday. In the meantime, enjoy. We had a few clouds around, some lake effect clouds this morning. Those burned off, and we got to see plenty of sunshine. Big range in temperatures right now. Lower 70s right along the lakefront, 71 in Zion, 74 at O'Hare, but 83 once you get out to Plainfield, and 87 in Ottawa. Today's official high of 77 degrees. Yeah, cooler than it's been, but still 2 degrees above average. Look at the high last year in the state, only getting up to 61. So overnight tonight, a quiet night. Temperatures tomorrow getting into the mid to upper 80s, lower 80s near the lake, a good amount of sunshine. Then as we head into Monday, you can see there will be these spotty showers around. They won't amount to much, but there will be a lot more clouds around. It'll be kind of muggy, and temperatures into the mid to upper 70s. It's early Tuesday. There you see some of the showers and storms that will move into the area. That's our best bet to get a much needed rain. So the forecast tonight, clear, pleasant, lows upper 50s to the mid 60s here in the city. Tomorrow, plenty of sunshine, highs lakefront 82, well inland flirting with 90 degrees once again. But look at that high on Wednesday and Thursday. We might not break 60 degrees. Best chance of rain comes early Monday, early Tuesday, and then again on Thursday. Karen and Robbie.
All right, thanks a lot, Phil. Well, members of the 85 Bears reuniting at Soldier Field today, a special moment indeed to kick off this year's ALS Walk for Life. And as many of you know now, that Steve McMichael, aka Mongo, who was part of that 85 team, is battling that terrible disease. And he was among the hundreds who showed up to fight for a cure. Our Meher Kawash was there.
Hundreds of people here at Soldier Field today, all walking for a different person, but the same purpose, and that's to help find a cure for this blindsiding disease.
It's torture to see them that way because you know their mind is still operating the same way, but they're kind of trapped in their body.
That's the reality of ALS, a disease we're still learning so much about. And today, thousands of dollars raised at Soldier Field to help those impacted by ALS.
You just never know what the next day is going to bring. You know, it's you feel good one time, and 3 hours later, you're going, holy cow, what did I just run a marathon?
Bob Olson is a Navy veteran who was diagnosed with ALS last year. Like so many others, it was a complete shock to find out. Events like this Walk for Life help raise money for families like his because this disease is expensive to fight as that search for a cure continues.
It's critical because I don't think there's near enough coverage on this disease.
Where's my award? And today, a Chicago Bears legend also honored, Steve McMichael, also known as Mongo. He's gone from battling opposing quarterbacks to fighting ALS.
Thank you for showing your compassion, the greatest caricature trait in the human race. You guys keep doing what you do, and one of these days we'll cure this.
Some of Mongo's teammates and supporters even here to appreciate the moment he was honored with the ALS Courage Award.
Let me speak about courage. It was these guys around me up here that taught me courage, because going out and partying with them, I knew I was going to have courage. to survive it. So they already taught me how to deal with ALS.
It saddens me to see a strong, strapping young man and down to nothing, and it's sad, but it is reality. And hopefully with everyone that comes out today, with the money that's raised, it will help find a cure. But until that cure is found, at least it will financially help the families.
In the meantime, those battling the disease and the loved ones helping them through it are just enjoying this moment while they can.
A lot of these guys are saying, what if we can't be here next year? I mean, it's just so fast.
Everyone walking with a purpose today. Mayor Kawash, ABC7 Eyewitness News.
And ABC7 is a proud sponsor of the ALS Walk for Life. And Luke, we got the very special assignment again this morning to do the emceeing there, but our very own Phil Schwartz. And Karen, we know how important this is to Phil.
Absolutely. Yeah, Phil, it's great to see you out there. And you were in really good company, too.
Oh, yeah, we had numerous bears from the 85 supporting Mongo out there. It was just, it's a wonderful cause. It was wonderful to see him out there. And, you know, it's something that hopefully we can help find a cure for someday.
Oh, hopefully so, Phil. All right. Well, thanks for doing your work out there, too. Well, remember, of course, you can get the news anytime right here on our website or free news app.
That's right. And Eyewitness News will be back tonight on television on ABC7 after the big Auburn-Penn State game. So please look for us at that time.